What's good, YouTube? It's your boy P Money and the new 135-pound undisputed champion, Devin the Dream Haney, puts on a masterclass performance, whitewashing George Kambosos in his home country, silences all of those in the Marvel Stadium. It was silence in there. You know what I'm saying? Dead silence. George Kambosos could do nothing in there. Haney's jab was excellent. So the feints that he was throwing at Kambosos had him reactionary to every type of feint. Haney would have him, and then he'd put him right in the position to hit him with that jab again. You know what I'm saying? It was just beautiful. Had Kambosos frustrated very early in this fight, really never being able to catch up to Haney. Haney's footwork was amazing. You know what I'm saying? I scored this fight 118-110 Haney. I felt Kambosos did his best work early, and even those rounds, I had him winning rounds 2 and 3, but even those rounds, it was like, it was kind of hard to give him those, you know, because I just felt like Haney controlled the fight all the way throughout. I just felt like in those 2 rounds in particular, I felt Kambosos landed the harder punches, you know what I'm saying? So I gave him those. But other than that, it was just all Haney, you know what I'm saying? Kambosos became very one-dimensional in my opinion, throwing the same combinations and getting the same results over and over and over again. He also tried to become like a guy who was trying to stalk Haney, trying to be a headhunter really, but he don't have that one-punch KO power to change the fight like that. I felt that his power is very overrated. He just happened to come across a Teofimo Lopez who was kind of a head case, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of, Lopez was just feeling himself way too much, and I felt Kambosos coming into this fight was feeling himself way too much, you know what I'm saying? Feeling his power way too much. Dude's got speed, but come on now. Against a master boxer, Kambosos, once this was early in the fight, I felt he was trying to outbox Haney and found out very quickly that that's not going to work. So that's why he went into that kind of matador type where he's stalking him, and found out very quickly that didn't work. So he was really frustrated, you know what I'm saying? Easy work for Devin Haney, and it was just proof. He did everything that he said he was going to do leading up to this fight. He said he would take away George Kambosos' best weapons, and he sure as hell did that. You know what I'm saying? I also learned that after the fight, some of the fans, were outside of the stadium brawling. You know what I'm saying? Very unsportsmanlike conduct. I felt George Kambosos leading up to this fight was very unsportsmanlike, very anti-black type racial stuff. I felt the commentary, there was a commentator over there, or an announcer. He was very racist, calling Devin Haney a little boy or whatever he said. Just a lot of racism going on, anti-black racism to be exact, going on in the build up to this fight. But Devin Haney handled it beautifully and did exactly what he said he was going to do. Wash this dude, you know what I'm saying? And I had no doubts. From the first round on, man, it was all Devin Haney, really. I feel like there should not be any rematch. There's nothing that George Kambosos can do to go back to his little drawing board and be able to come back. After you're getting your ass dominated like that, there is absolutely nothing that you'll be able to do. Nothing. I don't want to see it. I don't want Devin Haney to have to go back to Australia and fight this dude again. You know what I'm saying? So for me, the next matchup has to be Devin Haney versus Tank Davis, man. That's the only fight that I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about Lomachenko. Let him fight his little Ukrainian-Russian war. You know what I'm saying? He should be worried about that. You know? Devin Haney versus Tank Davis needs to be next, man. George Kambosos needs to go back to the drawing board and get some dubs up under his belt to even get a sniff at the championships again. But I don't have too much else on this one. This is your boy P Money. Tell me what you guys think, and I'm off this.